Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Come one, come all, and see the massacre, the destruction, the murder, the utter disgusting nature that is the stupidity and ridiculousness of Apple software. May it forever burn, be destroyed, utterly decimated, and removed from this fucking timeline. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is doing great. Thank you so much for coming through. I am Hyacsho, and this is my show. And as always, it is and always will be my most moist pleasure to have you guys here today. Today's dev stream, which is like an art stream. Tigger shat himself when that scene came on. Oh, that's bliss. Hey guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm really sorry about the massive delay in tonight's stream. I'm gonna tell you what we fucking had in a second, but I do want to directly thank a bunch of people over here on YouTube, namely Melancholy Geek, Blogsy, as always the best mod, Dos Enjoyer, hey, what's going on, dude? Evil Troy, as usual, jumping in over there, and now we got Alex and Doom Revolver jumping in, the double barrel plasma rifle. What's going on, my guys? Guys, it's so good to see you. Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you again. I'm really happy that you're here. I really appreciate it. You have no fucking clue what I've been through for the last 2.5 fucking hours. I'm gonna fucking tell you a fucking story that is gonna make your balls whittle to the size of raisins. I'm going to defile your ears. I'm going to make you wish that you'd never heard the brand name of Apple in your life. Forever shall it be death to those who speak its word in my presence. Jesus fucking tap dancing Christ on a stick. You ain't seen shit like this. My God in heaven. Now, let me tell you a story before we jump into today's stream, which, by the way, if you are on today's stream, I promise you, I'm not here to rant. I'm here to make a bit of art, despite all these feelings I'm currently having. I've been making some notes. We're gonna be doing a bit of a Actually, let's talk a little bit about what we're doing before I tell you about the fucking Apple brand. All right, today we're going to be doing a little bit of... There it is. We're going to be doing a little bit of a world building scene, which I'm really excited to tell you guys about. I'm hopefully going to be spending the last little bit of today's time on... Well, I don't want to tell you the name just yet, but I'm currently playing with the name Bob of our main character, and I'm hoping to do a little bit of environmental art. It sounds like a lot. We might actually do the environmental art or Bob. I'm not sure yet. Bob the Knight, but we'll see. We'll definitely do some world building screens. That's kind of where I want to start off because it gives a lot of context. But that's what we're doing tonight. Oh, I already have this experience daily. My work machine is a Mac. Fuck that shit. Tell us how you really feel. Blogsy, I'm ready to insert my fists into the anus of every single Apple executive on the planet and rip their lungs out through their asshole, okay? I am ready to go to every single business decision Apple executive, hunt them down and end their bloodline, okay? I will go back in time and make sure that they suffer for how I have had to suffer tonight. Fucking hell, I cannot actually describe to you the intense and bitter, dry, warm rage that I have towards the brand right now. No doubt many of them enjoy that. Well, the ones that will enjoy it, I will tie up, only with a fist, ever so slowly touching their asshole, but never quite fulfilling them. All right, fuck's sakes. All right, now let me quickly tell you guys a story before we get into this art, because fuck me sideways. Okay, so as usual, it is a Friday stream. I'm getting ready. I finished work. Everything's fine. I do my to-do list. We're good. Work was good. We fucking won. Okay, hell yeah. But then I'm like, cool, we got to quickly set up for the stream. I've done this before in the past. It has been a few years, but I'm pretty sure about it. It won't be an issue. I remember there's an app I have on my iPad and on the PC. We've done this a million times, right? Not an issue. At least that's what I thought. Jump onto the iPad, jump onto the PC, get everything ready. Go onto this app that I thought was the right app called Duet. Duet is a shit app. Flat, okay? The app, it's not a shit app. I suppose what it does is fine, but what it does is stupid. All right, so what it will do is it'll mirror my PC onto my iPad, which is great if I needed 3 or 2 screens. I really respect that. So fine, that's okay. The problem was I paid $50 to update the app because I thought it was the right app. So I'm like, okay, cool. fucking fine. I need to get the stream going. So now this is at around 7 o'clock. So I've already fucked around for an hour. Okay, so I'm like, fucking fine. Let's get this going. So now this was I first tried cables. I tried a lightning cable, HDMI cable, USB cable, various forms of adapters, various chargers, fucking Wi-Fi, all the fucking shit. None of the fucking shit worked. So now we're gonna do the Duet app. All right, do the Duet app. Okay. Only to find that it doesn't fucking work because it mirrors the PC to the fucking iPad. I'm like, okay, that's not what I want. But I'm sure, fucking clever app, I'm sure it can do the reverse. Not a fuck. Go on to fucking Reddit, only for the app developer themselves. Oh, we're working on it. And that was a year ago. Fuck them too. All right, anyway. So now I'm irritated. Now I'm going back and forth trying to figure out this fucking shit. Find another fucking free app called Air Mirror or some shit, thinking this is gonna work. All right, so I download the Air Mirror fucking app, all right? Was your pain worse than playing Legacy of Rust 1? Yes, it was, Alex. Yes, it was. In fact, in this case, I feel like my testicles were held by some evil bad person and not in a good way. All right, I feel like they were pulling them down towards the floor while I was trying to sit up at the same time. That's how I felt around Apple's experience right now. So I download this other bullshit app, right? I've still got this shit up here. Fuck you. It's called AnyMirror. Yeah, fuck AnyMirror. All right. So I download AnyMirror because AnyMirror is like, yo, it's going to be fine. All right. You just download this and it's not going to look pretty because that's the paid version, but you're going to be fine. I'm like, sweet tits. Cool. All right. Now this is 7:45. We've got 15 minutes until the stream. Okay. I'm like, cool. This is going to be fine. Do this shit, okay? It's not perfect. I swear to fuck to you right now, it is not perfect. I had my iPad here, which is not correct because my mic is here and you guys are here, so I'd always be looking away from you. But I thought it's gonna be fine because I'll put art up. It's gonna be fine. So fine. I go into the kitchen. I make some coffee and I get myself some water. All right, I'm fine. So I'm like, cool. I'm chilled. It's fine because I was irritated this whole time, fucking pissed off. Cool. Get back to my fucking iPad. Doesn't AnyMirror tell me your time is up? To continue using our service for 20 minutes or longer, you gotta buy the full app. I'm like, I will fucking crucify your fucking kids, all right? So now this happens, all right? So fine, delete the fucking AnyMirror. Nothing fucking works. I'm like, I literally closed the iPad up. I was just like, fuck it. It's a washout. We're not gonna fucking do this shit, all right? Then, out of no fucking where, I find a random Reddit post that says, Air server, and I'm like, that sounds like the app that I know, all right? And I'm like, please, for the love of God, let this be right. It's an app called Air Server, which is more, it's not really an app, it's more like software, all right, that I downloaded 2 years ago when we did art streams back then for like $200, and it's a lifetime license, okay? But I couldn't remember the fucking name, and because Windows 11 is so shit, you can't search for any app. But anyway, all right, that's a whole fucking different story. Fuck them too. All right, so now I get Air Server, fucking go over here on the PC, sort it out like that. Go here on my iPad, sort it out like that. They're like, oh, scan the QR code. I'm like, okay, it's a little weird. Scan the QR code. Zoom. App scan, zoom. Finish. Mirrored. Done. My iPad is sitting here on a charging cable. That is it. Fucking it. Took me 2.5 hours just to do what should be fucking basic because Apple cannot share anything with anybody. Fuck them. That is the story. And now we're here. Sorry for all the swearing. If you're around kids or if you're a bit sensitive, I'm so sorry. But fuck me sideways. Yes. Yes? What? Yeah? You need something? Okay. Demon walks into just to check. Fuck me sideways, Oaks. I'm sorry, but yes, man, you have no idea. Do you know I work so fucking hard, and I know I could be better. I do know that. But the little bit of like just getting the stream working, there's so many moving parts, and then just the easiest shit, and I panic and I try and get it right, and it doesn't fucking work, you know. And I'm so sorry but Jesus fucking Christ, man. Logsy says, so many of your pain descriptions sounds like not my kink, but might be your kink moment, but fuck, sorry you had to endure this. Yeah, it's bullshit. Okay, I'm still not understanding how this is different from a typical Apple experience. It's not, average DOS gamer. Fuck Apple, honestly and truly. I stood here and I'm like, I'm gonna throw this iPad in the fucking desert, all right? And I'm gonna go and buy an Inuus Pro and whatever. I'm sure I can figure it out. I spent fucking half hour looking for a damn switch to open the red key Alcove. Whole map took me about an hour. Dude, oh, are you talking about E1? Yeah, Legacy of Rust. Yeah, dude, that was quite rough. Although I was looking at some gameplay of Legacy of Rust the other day, throughout this week. Yes, it's a beautiful looking bunch of maps though, hey? Evil Troy knows my pain. It's a stream, dude. Curse all you want. I know, but fuck me sideways, dude. Jesus Christ. Yes. We'll grab your crusade. We'll grab my crusader gear. My dude. Manticore, hey dude, Friday is my favorite day because of you. Thank you, Manticore. You're a great chap. How's it going, dude? Nah, man, I just couldn't fucking believe it. And I hope it's gonna still work. It should still work. I'm set up over here. I'll show you. We'll move over in a second. I just, fuck's sakes, I can't tell you. My unbridled, unnecessary, unhinged rage towards this bullshit, my dudes. Oh no, it's not gonna work. But anyway, look, I'm gonna try and switch over to the app, to the iPad. We're gonna see if it's gonna work. Inshallah it will work. Yes, fuck me sideways. Let's see, Oaks. Let's give it a go, then we'll talk some more. All right, so we've got the obviously we've got the Twitch stream there. I'm just gonna sit there for now. So what we'd normally do, we'd go in here, if I remember correctly. Then I go in activation. It's not that one. You see, I have a full license. Praise them. Highly recommend. Air server, 10 out of 10. Always use, please, for the love of Christ. Let me just check here. Processing. Congratulations. Let me just check. It should be connecting now. It does have a few connection issues. It's not perfect, but my god, it works out fine. Let me just see here, chat. Okay, I just need to scan the QR code again. Don't mind me. Let me just move this along. I think that's like my only thing about this, which I find a little weird, is that you need to scan a QR code on your screen. But I mean, yeah, it worked. All right, we're all set. Actually, I didn't even need to do that, come to think of it. All right, there's baby Darlene. There she is, my dear. Wait for it. Here we go, chat. I'm gonna bring it up now. Oh, it's a bit bright, but we're gonna work with it. Let me just close this quickly, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. Whew, there we go. Hell yeah, we are in. Yeah, the only thing I can't do anything about is the bars, but don't worry, we're gonna zoom in and out. It's gonna be fine. Well, I mean, I say I can't do anything. I haven't tried, to be fair. I just wanted to get it to work. It's been a dramatic day. How's it going, Victor, my friend? It's good to see you. I'm feeling hungry. I want to eat pizza. Ooh, get yourself some pizza, my brother. Thank you guys for putting up with my bullshit tonight. It's just unfucking believable. Well, I come with some good news. Wizardom got it. Oh, it did. Did you guys see? Wizardom got this amazing Doom update. Or you can make you can use Doom sprites in Wizardom. It's pretty fucking amazing. Hey, what's up, everyone? How's the streaming so far? Lazy Clay Gamer, you missed a whole fucking rant on my side, dude. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Hate Apple. I'm never going to accept the fact that I will always say, and Blogsy loves Apple, okay, and I will always tell Blogsy that I love Apple's build quality. I really do. They build nice machines, but fuck their operating system. Straight up, fuck all that shit. Oh my god, that walled garden is bullshit. How are you today, my special coffee friend? Oh, I'm all right. We had a bit of a rough start, my friend Victor, but we'll get there, pal. We'll get there. Tonight, we're going to be doing a bit of an art stream. I'm actually going to switch over to the arts category now. See if we can get some cool shit going there on the Twitch. Them slave labor phones we can't stop buying. I don't own an iPhone. The only Apple product I own is the iPad because I wanted to get into art and this was a more accessible means. But really and truly, I've been thinking about getting an Inuus for a while, and really and truly, man, if I intend on being, tell you the truth, the reason why I was starting to get into game development and everything is because either I would want to get into game dev in the marketing side or game dev in the art side, preferably the art side. If I actually want to be serious, maybe I need to upgrade my tech in a little bit. How you been though, Alex? It's good to see you, buddy. Manticore again, bro. Guys, thanks again for being here tonight. Feels good. I don't know who would try. Wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, since when is using Apple for PC good? It's not. Cinny, hey, that in sheer sight for sore eyes. How you doing, Cinny? It's so good to have you. You're allergic to eye products? Yeah, I'm. Fuck me sideways. Cinny, I don't know if you saw that entire thing. I'm gonna take a drink for Cinny right here, guys. I recommend you do too. If you weren't paying attention, I just screamed my lungs out around how much I want Apple dead, and I want their business decision makers hung. My God, unbelievable, unfucking believable. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, we're here now, guys. And for those of you that have never been to going to lurk while I shower. Oh, really? I'm so disappointed. You never lurk while you shower. You're streaming in the bathroom. Fantastic. Yeah, Blogsy is the only one that bugs me with the question, what games can I buy on Mac? And I'm like, just buy a PC, please. Just get a laptop. I'll go with you. What an odd thing to say. Which thing? Oh, which thing? I say a lot of odd things, to be fair. But anyway, guys, so just a quick tour. I thought maybe it would be nice to start it since this is the inaugural art stream. We haven't done one in a while. A few of my older works, if you see any naked bodies, I apologize. They're probably just mine anyway. So if you see my dick, you're welcome, but like not on purpose, promise you. Heck, I'm still surprised that Doom 1993 got a physical Apple. Really, I actually was worried. Bathroom streaming? Oh yeah, does enjoy it. Blogsy streams me from everywhere. He streamed me from a swimming pool, a bathroom, a hot tub, I think a sauna. He streamed me pretty much everywhere. Art inspo? I try. Cindy, how you been, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping in tonight. It's always such a pleasure to have you over. Really, really and truly, it's such a nice energy over here on Twitch. Guys, don't forget we are streaming on Twitch and YouTube if you're curious. So I originally did a Handsome Jack way back when for Borderlands. He's not so bad. He's not so bad. I could have done better. It's a bit old now. It's quite a few years old now. I don't even remember. Yeah, 2019. That was probably like one of the first things I ever did. Then I started sketching out some little bit more grotesque monsters. I started doing this one over here. I was really interested in BDSM and Shibarian specifically, and at the time, and I loved the use of ropes and how they could tangle and move and things. So, but I also loved Oni masks, so I applied that to this kind of thing, a bit of a roped demon bag kind of thing with like Jason claws. I really wasn't very good at the background, and I don't know what those balls are, but you know, one tries. Greasy Gremlin. Oh yeah, always. Whew. I don't have to get a Windows machine. Like I said on Discord, mainly Linux. Oh, that's dude. Well done. I mean, I have so much respect for people that can work through Linux, only because I don't know how, and I think it's like, I don't think it's very accessible for someone like me. I mean, it's still very cool, but I get scared. And way back when we did a whole dope thing. This was quite fun. I love this. This was one of my favorite pieces. It's got a whole lot of pipe arts and things like that from the 50s and whatever. Very much inspired by the Cuphead art, if you guys don't know what pipe is. So, but yeah, this was quite cool. And I used this as my phone wallpaper for like the longest time. That was pretty fun. And then we started doing a few other weird things. I haven't done a good piece in a while, at least in my opinion. Yeah, lots of stuff was streaming. I was trying to get into the art of Darkest Dungeon over here. So this is more of a direct trace with me trying to learn the style on top of it, because I really like the style and I wanted to learn it. So this has been quite an interesting one to try out. Been a good week, buddy. Thanks for asking. How about you? Besides the asylum that you just survived to be here. Oh, yeah, you have no idea. I'm glad it's been a good week, Sunny. That's pretty fucking sick. My week has actually been very good too. Besides this afternoon, we're just fucking around. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty nice. I've had a very good week at work, very good week with my people. Yeah, I've really had a good one. We're all our own worst critics. These are great. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good stuff. Tracing is about the best I can do for drawing. I mean, like, that's my thing. I mean, we also, so here, for example, this is a world that I built, a map basically, obviously. But I had to go through quite a few different layers, because what I try and do is I try and design my cartography these days with a few additional things in mind. So like here, for example, these are the wind currents inside my map, which helps you understand the different where a desert should be. Here are the different where was it? It's this one? No. It was this one. Yeah, the different like heat signatures throughout the planet, so you can always go in and see, oh, it makes sense that there's a desert here, or it makes sense there's an island nation here. This is why I like world building. You can essentially just do whatever you want, but like there's always some logic to it for me. I like it. I like doing things like this because it allows it to be a bit more based in reality, even though it's completely fictional, and it gives it more believability, which I like. Apologies for the error info on my last comment. It was Doom 2 that had a physical release on Apple, not Doom 1993. Ah, I see. Ah, well, you know, I mean, that's still pretty freaking good, though, you know? At the end of the day, like, more people playing Doom is a good thing. I wish that they would bring out proper, like, gaming support, and I know that why they don't, because Mac make it so much more difficult to roll games out on Mac. It's tedious. It's a whole process. Apparently, I don't know yet or firsthand, but it's quite a fucking process. And then, of course, guys, my latest additions are my little... Oh, don't touch. Was I drunk? Geez, some days I wonder if I was drunk when I do things. Here are my little kittens. My little, what is it? Tentakitties. So we got the brown one there. I was busy sketching out a dark one. We got May, Ricardo, and I don't know the red one's name yet, but I know the green one's name is Ricardo. Well, I guess Apple and Mac had Marathon, so that was cool. I mean, that's fair. This reminds me, did anyone ever use an Apple computer for gaming even once? I know I've never done it. I tried it once at work. I downloaded free Doom to play Doom at work, and it was really bad, and I just gave up because it was just that shit. But I did play Vampire Survivors at work, and my boss was like, "Why are you playing games?" I was like, "It's not 9 o'clock yet." To be fair, if your team member needs to play fucking Doom or Vampire Survivors before work, that's both a good thing and a concern. I played Oregon Trail on the Math Blaster on Mac in elementary school. Oh, damn, that's cool, dude. You know who will relate to that is Blogsy. Thank you so much. All right, so guys, just for the record, Demon has been supporting me with my very stressful occasion and bought me takeaway. It was an emergency. Tentakitties. There we go. Oh, that's such a cute emote. Sunny. Oh, thank you so. Yo, that's cute, right? Yeah, look at that.
It's Watson.
Hexay Pop. That does look like Watson. Definitely. Yeah. We should. Demon Rocks. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Sunny. That's such a great emote. What is that?
It's no. Why is the McDonald's sign upside down?
Oh, they're trying to be clever. It's a promotion. I don't understand it myself. So have you guys seen McDonald's is doing this whole webtoon comic thing where they're now calling themselves WcDonald's, and it's all full of kanji and whatever, like an anime. And I get it, but the thing is, there's so few Japanese in the country. I don't know why they're thinking this is clever. And there are a lot of weebs, to be fair.
Oh
but
my god. Okay.
Huh?
Do you think they just didn't know which version of Asian has moved here?
Yeah, it's not the Japanese.
It's not the Japanese.
Or the Koreans. It's the Chinese. Fine to say Chinese. I advertise to them that
racism be afoot.
It's not racism.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, on their part, yeah, I think so. I think McDonald's missed the mark here, definitely. Yeah. Western racism, always so bad. It's irksome. It is kind of irksome. Not gonna lie. Their branding is very, very trashy. It's not good. Look, I heard that McDonald's was doing badly, and I like to think that I had a part to play in their downfall. Of some kind. What?
Sorry, I want to tell you quickly. That
Okay.
After I got sober,
Yeah.
Patron went out of thing.
Out of stock.
No,
They didn't
no,
stock it.
They stopped.
They stopped using Patron because you went sober.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get you, guys. Sober. Stay spiteful, sir. Thank you. I will try. Yes. So anyway, these are the Tentakitties, and this is what we're doing here today. We're gonna go forth, and we're going to create a whole new thing. But before we do that, guys, I'm going to quickly. It was like a few months ago. Oh, they did it in the US too. What did they do? Oh, McDonald's. Oh, really? Fascinating. What did you think of it, Alex? I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. If I'll be straight up with you. Let's just quickly change the tunes here. I actually wanted to add in something a bit more chilled out. Even though I love Mechanicus, it's great. But oh, we had a copyright claim on the blasphemous music. Some chap thought it was his music and it really wasn't. So I pity the fool. But it'll be okay. Okay, there we go. I didn't even try the sauce. Oh, you didn't even try the sauce. Enjoyer says, I recall some weird drama about the US McDonald's ads versus the Japanese ads. However, I don't need that garbage, so I don't care. Oh, it had something to do with the Olympics, allegedly, but I hadn't committed it to memory. All right, guys, so let's have a look here. So I would like to start with that world building that I mentioned. So we're going to start here and just go ahead and start a wrong canvas. Canvas. Oh, that's right. Did I get that wrong? No, that should be right. Come on. There you go. We'll just flip it. How's that? Oh, I'm sorry about the white, but it's going to have to be the way it is, guys. Also, I will take song requests for games and OTSTs if you guys like. We're going to be here for a while, which is kind of the point. How did you Oregon Trail Math Lost on Mac? Did your games play well? That's an interesting thing. I think it'll probably play very poorly, in my opinion. Alright, so we're just going to change the core color to black just so our eyes don't fucking bleed. And I'm actually okay with that because I kind of like sketching in white these days. I'm not going to do anything crazy, guys. Like I said, the whole part of this world building, I actually sketched it on my notebook. So I'll be referring to that, but I wanted to illustrate it out for here today so we could get a good idea of where we're going with this game. Incoming ad break over here on Twitch. I know Cindy is in the background. Hold on. Wait, Cindy's got a thing. Cindy has been subscribed for 15 months. Over a year. So she won't see the ad, so that's okay. Alright, chaps. So let's have a look here. We're going to have... There it is. There it is. Alright, so I've taken a bit of inspiration aesthetically. Who has read Broken Radio? Ooh. Bro, I'm an OG here. Actually, you really are, Cindy. Like, you've been here from, like, the original days, the OG days, the lockdowns, the change of house, everything. I remember then running well enough. Oh, yeah? Could be misremembering. I remember everything running better back in the day. No issues. All right. So, guys, what I'm going to be attempting here is just a little bit of, think of it... a bit of world building, a little bit of, it's going to be a bit more abstract. I'm not going to actually sketch a planet or anything like that. But what I think might be a nice way to start is just giving some context to this world that we're creating. Okay. Where do we start? Oh, I'm going to need a bit of a guide just because it's all black, so my eyes are not. Where is it? It's drawing guide. Edit drawing guide. On the white, and then I would like a... No, not assisted drawing. Where am I? Where's my grid? I had an... Yeah. Should be... No? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Hold on, chat. Let's see here. Page assist. No, not that. Motherfucker. Hold on. Okay. Am I wrong? Am I the drama? I'll answer that. Oh, I can see it. Sorry. It's because the... Ah, that's why. It's because the grid is black. That's why. Hold on a second. How can I get the color right? Okay. Alright, that's unfortunate. We're just gonna have to put it back to white. Swear I've done this before. There you go. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We're just gonna have to do white for a little bit. Let me just play around here, because it should just be there. more or less. Cool. Yeah, it's been cool to see the evolution, right, Sine? I mean, like, that's the thing. At the end of the day, you've been here for so long, you've seen every phase, basically, and you put up with a lot of the shit, if I'm honest. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be have to. I don't want to. It's fine. Okay. I think it would be cool in black. I'll get fucked. It's fine. We're here to do arts, not to do like calligraphy at the end of the day. All right, so right at the top of the evolutionary ladder, we have who we will call Hyacsho. All right, so like I said, today we're doing a little bit of world building. Okay. We'll even put it here. Groovy. And then from there, what we're going to be showing is like how all the narratives and the worlds are connected in this case. So let's try the latest updates though. I'm so dying to get into Brutal Doom, guys. It's not even a joke. Not even a joke. I know I keep saying that every time we do these things. All right, and then this will become relevant later. And then we have what we will be calling, I'm just going to have this section here. What I do like about Procreate is that you can always add in a few extra things without having to overcomplicate this shit too much. Like, for example, I'm just going to add in some text here. And you guys might know this from some of the Twitch things that I put up. But here we will have the... I don't like that font. Hold on. The Holy Machine. Excellent. Okay. Here we have the Holy Machine. And here we will... Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right, so the Holy Machine. Excellent. All right. So the Holy Machine, guys, this is Darlene. This is the computer. This is the machine that I'm currently working on right now. You still have to, after the latest updates on Doom 1993 and 2 on console, is Brutal Doom available on consoles yet? I'm not sure though. You know, at the end of the day, Brutal Doom is a separate mod and application altogether by contrast. And this is essentially maybe Darlene. For veterans, will know what this is. So this is my actual PC. And I want to give it a bit of a symbolism here, which we're going to build onto a second layer because I want to use this later. But essentially, I hate it when it does that. You just want things to be a circle at the end of the day. There you go. That'll work. And then now we got to remember that Darlene is a connector of things. She puts things together. I know the dude behind Brutal Doom is building his own actual commercial games these days. He is actually. I don't know the guy personally. I know that he's shall we call him an interesting chap, from what I understand. Like I say, I don't know him personally. I just know him through reputation. In theory, I could just duplicate this over, but I'm not going to today. All right. And as you can see, the symbolism here, just gonna take it one step further. Symbolism there is quite obvious, that at the end of the day, we have a machine that connects people together. The holy machine. Make video games. Hello, Albatrax. How's it going, dude? Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, today's the art stream. We're going to be doing some concept art. Pretty excited, actually. How you been, buddy? How's your week been? It's good to have you in the chat. I'm sitting over here, busy looking at 3 or 4 different things. But this is where you guys come in. You guys come in over here. You want to see? And we will call you... what shall we call you guys? You are chats, basically. You know, you're the grand energy, suppose. Strategy. Speaking of Doom 1993 and Doom 2, I heard the latest update of both Doom games and consoles also came with a new original OST. Bro, yes it did. It is fucking excellent. I loved it. It is so good. It's not MIDI music by any extent, but it is pretty fucking epic, man. Like, I actually wanted to get it. I know Dennis actually shared it on the Discord the other day. I wanted to get it and listen to it. Divine Council of Autists. Actually keen on taking that. What do you mean by autists before I get excited? Careful, Twitch. You guys have got some ads coming in. But I do like that though, bro. I want to say Divine Council. Oh, this is the one that got flagged. This song in particular. Autistics. That might be a little... we're probably right. Probably accurate. But might be offensive to people who are not autistic, you know? Because obviously they have a say. Oh, guys, good news. I'm doing very well with my new doctor, by the way. She's very good. Divine Council. Well, did you know that, like, I've yet to care about offending people? Good for you. Inspired as it is. You know what? Cindy's got a good point. Let's not overthink it. Divine Council. Yes. Yes. Perfect. The Divine Council shall go forth. I admit, now that I'm using a lot of what is it? Photoshop for my work. Like, sometimes touchscreens just don't make any sense. Goes well with a holy machine. Indeed, it does. You know what? That's good for you, Dos Enjoyer. I think somewhere along the line, I was told that I needed to care. And kind of sucked. But it made the family happy. And then that. Excellent. Now, how chat fits into this. So chat feeds the holy machine with divine energy. Which gives it something to run off of. Divine Council definitely sounds like an awesome name for a metal band. It does though, right? It very much does. And as per our last one, so you guys will notice that I'm actually building each symbol out on its own layer because I intend to use it in other parts of our game. I have a bit of a sketch here, so I'm working off that. So, let's have a look here. Right, so get rid of that. I think yes. By the way, guys, there's not really a time limit to tonight's stream. I'm done when I'm done. That's generally how I always like to do art streams. You can't rush. Also, why would you want to? So yeah. But I always talk. You know me. I'm always gonna talk. Could also tie the name into the machine vibe like Divine Mechanists. Ooh, I actually do like that. I think we have a space for that though. I really do. You'll see it now. I think that's actually going to be a better name than what I have for the next step. Let's keep that one in mind. Promise you now. All right, so let's do here. I'm just happy it's Friday. I think there's something. I think my iPad needs a software update or something. Because what it should do. No. Yeah, it's fine. It's meant to be a little... I don't want it to be too perfect, if that makes sense. I kind of wanted to make it look like it was done by a scribe, you know? There we go. Perfect. The symbol is one glorious uniboob. Oh, I suppose it is, eh? Well, we do love our boobs on this channel. Divine hell. I think so. What is the divine hell? It's where will the angels go whence they die? Yeah, you see, I think it might be because I'm leaning on it. It's fine. We'll fix it. Maybe my nib is a little old. I said nib. Mm-hmm. Don't lose those ideas, guys. Love that. Went through so many drawing tablets before I found the one I liked. Look, don't get me wrong. The iPad Pro that I've got, I do like it. I've gotten used to it. It allows me to be a little bit more flexible. But, like, the technology has come so far, I don't think it's necessary to have it anymore. The ceiling is quite low, if I'm honest with you. I'm sure you know this, Cinny. Which is cool, by the way, if I've said so. How are your tattoos going, Cinny? Nib, indeed. I said nib. Aren't you a tattoo artist, Cinny? I don't know why I feel like you were. It might have been somebody else. Alright, so we have the Divine Council. The Holy Machine. And Hyacsho right at the top. I have to go back and change that font. God damn it, but it's fine. Alright, then we have something a little bit more boring. Actually, for the veterans in the show, you guys might remember it, but it was so short-lived, you also may not, which is completely fair. So once upon a time, I actually went ahead and wanted to make a lore for the channel, which essentially, by the way, that's what this is, and I'll explain a lot more about it later. The Black Table. And what the Black Table is... Please work with me here. And what the Black Table is, quite simply, is all the electronics and the mechanics that go into Baby Darlene's construction and work. This is the physical manifestation of the holy machine. Think of it like a platform. The channels. I've even written it here. Ways to discover and find new games and a platform to create games and art. So think of it like a base plate, almost. Yeah, the best way I can describe it. I'm very tattooed, yes, and I am not a tattoo artist. Oh, okay. But I used to be an artist for fun. Oh, fantastic. Then that, you know what? Hey, 10 out of 10. Right? Oops. I like to do things on different layers so I can always go back and tweak if I need to. The black table. Yes. There we go. And I just want to add in here my nib. Oh, my nib. The base. As we say about every single time. Yeah, you know what I mean? My 3/4 sleeve is still a work in progress, a long one. I completely respect that. I've been taking so long to try to figure out what I want to do for my right arm as well. I kind of like my left arm clean. I don't know why, or at least up to my elbow. But my right arm, I'm kind of okay with it being painted because it's my sketching hand. So kind of works out okay. Ooh, did I make one for the black table? I did actually. All right, so let's do that here. So the black table symbol is going to be quite simple here. Actually, I'm going to take this one. I'll tell you why, because it doesn't need to be complicated. We're just doing a whole lot of, simple isometric designs here today for this world building approach. And like I say, the world building that I'm doing here today is going to be a bit more abstract, a little bit more schematic, and there's a reason for that, which I'm going to get into in a bit. But what we do, I need to figure out my way to work in Blogsy's gravy factory. I could definitely see Blogsy having a gravy factory. The devil's left hand, heaven's blood, hallow angel, hell's descendant. Honestly, I'm just coming up with as many metal as fuck names for it, just for fun. I do like it. The devil's left hand is really very cool. Hell's descendant. I do like those. We gotta keep up. We gotta go and take Lazy DOS Gamer and hide him. We're going to need that brain for the coming revolution. The black table. I sell gravy and gravy accessories. Really? I mean, that'd be cool though. It's the perks working in the gravy factory. What are we? Where did this come from? Why are we talking about a gravy factory? Firstly, I don't mind. Gravy's delicious. I like me some gravy. Oh, especially on. Oh, so much food. So much food. So, not gonna lie. McDonald's, any of my South African friends, McDonald's in Dubai is not the same as McDonald's back home. They have yet to get the fries right. The only perk is gravy. You're a bunch of strange, interesting people, and I love you for it. There's no limit on the creativity with tattoos. Yeah. I mean, no rush. I mean, I think it's just because... How is it different? Surprise. Oh, they're sloppy. Not in a nice way. Like, they never feel salty enough because in Dubai there's so many different palettes and they're so shit scared of offending anybody. So they're never salty enough and they're never crunchy in any way. Hey, Seal Shop, how's it going, dude? Always great to have Seal Shop in the chat. How's it going, my brother? Where's Osh? Oh, there's Osh. Hey, Osh. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, finished the meats in the drawer.
That's for my weekend alone when you were in Abu Dhabi.
I can put Ultrakill if you want.
Can you just put it in the fridge, please? Thank you. I ordered some steaks from my local butcher to treat myself. They have to be crunchy. That's a travesty. I know it's awful. I just feel like mushy potatoes with a little bit of oil and salt on them. It's not great. I may have not been dragged out to drive my parents for an hour-long drive to some wedding. Oh, that's nice, dude. Can't hear shit. I'm sorry. Do you want me to speak louder? Hello, Mom and Dad. How you doing? Which it was, I just got there. Oh no, I see what you mean. Okay. Alright, guys. So, starting off, we got the Holy Machine, the Divine Council, the Black Table. Audio's fine, turn up your speakers. There you go. It's finally weekend. That was a hell of a week. Seal Sharp, what did you get up to, buddy? It was a hell of a week though, right? I'm glad that it's done now. And then, out of here, out of the Holy Machine, we have the next step. Which I actually feel that we had a contribution in the chat towards. Alright, let's add in that text there. What you been up to, Seal Shop? I'm still at the tail end of my hell of a week. Oh, shit, dude. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure it'll be over soon, though. It's gonna be good. Once it's all done, you can take a breath, you can relax, hang out. It's gonna be great. And here we have what I will now call, I was gonna call it the collective, but I think better, the mechanists. That'll work out perfectly. Oops. There she is. All right. And oops. All right. And the mechanists is one step beyond this. We're going to get to now in a second. And the mechanists are all of us together. Basically our community at the end of the day. So we have chat, but this goes beyond chat. The Divine Council is the chat. Is that an iPad? It is an iPad indeed. Actually, Osh, you missed the entire fucking rant. I might actually go back and clip it and turn it into its own little video. I swear, my dude. I'm elbow deep in hell 24/7. Well, then we don't have to live in the Middle East. Apple didn't add a nice ThinkPad or something like Milanote. What? Say that again. Say that again. But anyway, so this wider thing here is the whole, well, just the whole community. I will explain to you why this is relevant in a second. Promise. Excellent. All right, and let's give it its symbol. Where are you? There she is. Hello. Okay. Good music. Is the music coming through okay? I tend to not talk that much while I'm sketching, so it does help. Hold on. I want to change something. Stay right there. Game ownership. Movie. There you go. Why didn't it not change? Sure. There we go. It's good background volume compared to your voice. Perfect. And if you love it, I love it. That makes me happy. Ooh. Argent metal. Hell yeah. What is argent metal? Not heard of this. What tech do you use now, Sunny? Like for your art? Hyacsho, it's basically the new Doom soundtracks. That's the name of the style that's given to the style. Okay, that makes sense. I like it. I thought that's what it might have been, but I wasn't sure. Mick Gordon basically invented a new metal genre. I can dig it. I can dig it hard. With ooh,
Rip and tear until it is done.
hell yeah! Holy shit!
TV raids.
Hey, what's going on, Foog? What's going on to Foog's community? What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for coming through. Tonight, we're hanging out. We're doing some art for my potential video game one day. So, yeah, we're going to be playing, we're going to be listening to some good music, hanging out and talking some shit. But if you're in here for a bit of art, we're going to talk some crap, relax, hang out, grab a beer, grab something to eat. Let's chill. It's going to be good. But Foog, thanks as always to being a complete legend. I really appreciate your love, my dude. And thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing great, my dude. If you're over there on Twitch, please don't forget to say hi and see my friend Foog. He's a nice man. He's very good. And he's thorough. He's actually very, very good. You should go and check him out. Very good Doomer. Very good Mortal Kombat guy. Actually, what is a Mortal Kombater? A Mortal Kombater? Something? You know? Just go and check him out. Please go and check him out. That'll be good for you. Trust me. Thank you for that raid, Foog. I really appreciate you, my dude. He's called a Mortal Combatant. All right, we can work with that. I can dig it. I can dig it very much. Wonderful. Foog, we were coming up with some Argent metal band names, right? So we've got a few good ones over here coming from our friend Lazy Clay Gamer on YouTube. Lilith Wrath, Demonic Angel, Heart of Lucifer, Hell's End. Actually, can I be honest with you, Lazy Clay Gamer? A lot of these sound like Doom maps that we should be making. No jokes, dude. You're gonna go nap, brother? Oh, my brother, please go and have a nap. You rest up. You go and kick work's ass, okay? You'll be listening? Chilled, my dude. Well, I hope I'm chilled, and I hope it chills you out and you can sleep well, my man. That's what I want at the end of the day. It seems like we finished our playlist, which upsets me greatly, but let's play this for Foog while he chills out and goes to sleep. The least I could do. What a legend. What a king. I now use a Huon Canvas 22 to answer your question. Thank you so much, Sunny. I've been very curious about that one. You like it? Does it work for you? I've been nervous. I don't know, like, you know, what software does it use? How does it work? You know, I'm so scared. I'm pretty sure I can use it on my PC. I just don't know what to do, where to start with it, which is why we have the iPad. They sound metal as fuck. They really do sound metal as fuck. But I feel like they're Doom maps at the end of the day. All right, let's have a look here. So we're gonna stick with the theme. Let's get rid of that. I am not muted, no. I'm just a little quiet. I'll show you why now. Look at this, audio was a little soft. There we go. A bit better. My preferred software is Clip Art Studio. I think it comes down to what you're hoping to do with it. Hoping to do gaming art. Art for games. Sublime Music. This is the audio chant for Dawn of War. Oops. Am I muted? Ha! Excellent. Wonderful. The machine. The mechanics. The mechanics. The mechanists. Yeah, I like that. All right, so I'm gonna hold on. Let me just get rid of this because it's gonna piss me off if I don't do this. Hold on. Oop, wrong layer. We have the layers for a reason. This one. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Come on then. Oh, it does this stupid thing. So because that's fine. There we go. It's a bit better. If you have the real estate to have a massive ass tablet on your desk, sure. If you don't, then the iPad is ideal. I technically do. Straight up. In fact, this tonight when I was bitching all about Apple, I found an old photo of myself Blogsy took of me like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was just like, yeah, I need to go back to my old setup look, my old arrangement. That arrangement worked so much better for me. Excellent. Okay. Dude, raids the stream and Mortal Kombat is mentioned. Now my wife is sending me Mortal Kombat related memes. I think we're playing Mortal Kombat tonight. Your wife is epic. What do you guys, what normally are your mains, Dos Enjoyer? Don't forget, guys, as a reminder to please stay hydrated. Go and get something to drink if you haven't already.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, thank you, Shep. How's it going, buddy? So good to have you in the chat. My buddy over here, Shep on Twitch, is also a dooming Twitch streamer. Go and check the man out if you haven't already. Blogsy, when you have a minute, if you're out of the shower, can I get a shout out for our friend Shep? Alright, chap. I'm so happy with it, really. Having a dedicated art space helps me get into the creative zone. I love that for you so much. I one day, I kind of wanted my desk to be my hub of everything, which it technically is. It just needs to be moved around a little bit, because right now I got my camera here, I got my machine there, I got my, so I'm gonna be adjusting things a little. You got an E1 M6 yet? No, I haven't gotten there yet. Today is art time, but yeah, I'll get there, buddy. I'll get there. I'm about as basic as it gets. Sub-Zero and Scorpion, sometimes Raiden. I main Raiden, my brother. Like, for the longest time. I main Raiden. What's news, Shep? What have you been up to this week, my buddy? Happy Friday. I'm glad that you can make it here tonight. It's so good to have you. Alright, chat. We're making good progress. I'm happy about it. There is one thing about this that I do get a little weirded out by. I can't select everything easily and now adjust it. So what we want to do here, just a bit, I'll show you why. All right. Okay. Then we went forth to transconfigurate the relationship between the holy machine, the mechanists, and all those that had come before. Be right back. Need to get some eats and lunch is over. Oh, get some food, my brother. Get some food. You're doing some Doom, of course. Might do a park this eve. Oh, that's nice, my brother. Shep, I'm so happy that you're taking walks, my dude. That's so good for you, man. Maybe even a haircut. Look at this guy. That's great, Shep. I'm glad, buddy. I'm so glad for you. I'm about it. Oh, I read that. Never mind. All right. So the next one. This is the important one. You guys are gonna love this. No, I hate. Just give me the normal. It's fine. I'll just work with this. All right. So this is gonna be a strange name, but it kind of is more descriptive than it is cool. Let's do a quick there. Trans Meta Bridge. Boom. And then we have the Trans Meta Bridge. Now, tell you why this matters. So, firstly, the name is meant to be descriptive. The Trans Meta Bridge, my dear friends, what is that? The Trans Meta Bridge is essentially the gateway between the real world and the fictional. The space between where we are existing in this reality and the reality in the game worlds that we'll be creating. This bridge is essentially the means by where the cybernetic and the data turn into its own universes. The Trans Meta Bridge. Trans, i.e. trans-dimensional. Meta, as in meta, big, the definition for meta before Facebook. That's kind of the thinking here. And the idea behind it, which we're going to get into in a second, is to essentially bridge the physical in our universes from Hyacsho, I, the creator, to the holy machine, from the energy and awesomeness given by the Divine Council, i.e. you, the chat, the black table, the base, the physical shit that we're working on here, supporting the holy machine, creating this thing we call the community of mechanists. I will say it properly at some stage. All coming together to send our ideas and our inspiration and our thoughts and energies through the trans-meta bridge to what I have come to call, which is maybe something we can actually sketch today, the still... Let me rather say it this way. The multiverse of the still bath. And none of you know what that is, because I have not told anyone. Now, I just wanted said, for the record, I was already doing multiverse before Marvel. Marvel can get fucked. In this respect. Oops. There she is. I do want to do a quick symbol for our trans meta bridge. By the way, what is this about? I missed the start and it's particularly away for food. I will explain all of it in a second. Today, Steel Shop, we're doing a bit of world building and a bit of art for the game. My goal was to do well, firstly, we were late for the stream. That's first, because Apple is a piece of shit. But we're doing a little bit of world building. So today I'm just putting all those ideas together. Ideally, we can get some art on a page. And the reason why I was trying to do this is because, frankly, I need a bit more context for my world. I felt like I was kind of just doing... every time I looked at that demo, I kept existing in its world rather than my own more grim, dark world that I'd like to create. So me doing a little bit of world building and a little bit of art that I'd like to see on the page is just going to help me contextualize the way I create and why my levels should look a certain way. So in this case, we're doing a little bit of that world building. And I'm going to explain to you what this all means in just a second. Brum. Brum, brum, brum. And also for anyone that's just joining me as well, Lazy Clay Gamer is coming up with really great names for either Doom maps or heavy metal bands. Is this Procreate? This is Procreate, Master, yes. We're actually just complaining about it. Heaven's Reign, Devil's Fangs, Azrael's Retribution, Empire of Sins, Asmodeus' Flames, Death's Resurrection, and more metal names. Yeah, you're getting very good at those. Yeah, you got a whole campaign's worth of Doom map names. Exactly. I feel the same. You see it gets stuck. That's the thing, right? And I don't actually have a symbol for the still bath yet. It's nice. Sadly, it can't deal with overlapping UVs, which make it useless for model painting. Oh, really? Explain? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I'm curious now too. Is the symbol? I mean, it probably is. It's pretty inspired by that. Okay. Let's add in a little bit of context here. All right, there she is. Baphomet. Actually, that's not bad. High demon of cleanliness. That's really not bad. Hold on a second, yeah. All right, just gonna turn it down there so I can explain. Okay, chat. All right, so I'm gonna explain to you my thinking, and hope you like it. So, and I've written a whole bunch of notes as well because that's how I am. So if I get stuck, that's why they're here. Right. So I don't know. Do you guys know who Alan Moore is? He did Watchmen. He quite a prolific writer of Swamp Thing. He's a magician. He's a bit insane, and a poet and a busker, as a matter of fact, weirdly enough, and all around hairy chap, but also very articulate and very clever. And I was reading one of his books, and he talks a lot about world building, funny enough, and how that all works. And he talks about, as a wizard, he speaks about making an impact and change into the world through language and through writing. And a lot of the way when he speaks, he always talks about, well, he uses metaphor quite a lot. And there's another word for it, I forget what it's called now, but he uses metaphor quite a lot. And he even will say, when he's referring to terms like magic or whatever, he's not necessarily meaning the actual magic of fairy tale and things. He is implying a means to make change into a world and into reality with words and art and expression and that kind of thing. Hence, magic is his catch-all term. Enjoyer, there we go. I worked with an artist to evaluate the asset pipeline, and UVs is where Procreate failed. Oh no! Personally, I'm not really an artist. I can do UVs technically and would use Blender. I actually keen on looking at Blender. So, guys, obviously I don't know what UVs are. What do you mean UVs? How does that work into a Godot? I always thought I could just take what I've done now and throw it in. Is that not the case? I know there's some plugins to make an actual surface work, but it's easier from Blender directly. Okay. Procreate works for 2D. Oh, thank God for that. But yeah, no, I mean, you'd never use Procreate for... UVs are just texture coordinates with 3D models. Oh, I get you. Oh no, then I'm with you guys. Yeah, I would have never expected Procreate to do 3D models, but we're definitely going to expand onto different tools when we get there for 3D. I'd love to start learning Blender. I think that'd be amazing. Blender's come such a long way as well. But anyway, back to the metaphors. Alan Moore expressed it as thus. And then he was starting to talk about stuff that's really, what I'm about to say is going to sound tinfoil hat, because if you take it literally, it is, but try and not be literal with what I'm about to say. But essentially, the way he describes world building and ideas and comic books, I know a lot of people, interestingly, when he speaks about comic books, he talks about them being the modern day pantheon of gods that we all look up to, similar to how Greek gods were looked up to and heroes were aspired to be. We, as people, we sometimes look at fictional characters like in comic books, like Superman and Batman, and aspire to be such. aspire to be heroes in our community, save the day, be of importance and relevance to others, and blah, blah, blah. And that's his ideas, and that's what he was thinking a lot about. And then when we start to take a step back, and he starts talking about how to impact the world through ideas and creativity and language and words, you start to understand that the world of your ideas and imagination and the world and the reality of, well, our world are intrinsically linked. It's the same way between having a good day and having a bad day, choosing what kind of emotions you feel and having that kind of ability to connect with yourself and the world around you, being quite self-aware. In line with that kind of thinking, I came up with this world, basically, this world that we're looking at in front of us here. Essentially, the way it works is that everything above the bridge is reality, our reality, okay? And that's essentially... Ooh, I love that beat. And that's essentially everything... Let's see. Around this line. All right, everything below that line is virtual reality. Okay, everything above is Hell's Finest. That does actually sound pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Jerusalem Burning. Thank you, Osh. Devil's Instinct. I do Mammoth's Revenge. I do like that one. Hell, Lazy Clay Gamer is coming up with some good shit. But anyway, so yes, so the idea here I thought would be very fucking cool. How would we bridge reality with the game universe? In this case, we're looking at thusly. Hyacsho, the creator of this entire enterprise, funneling my ideas and thoughts into the holy machine, i.e. Baby Darlene, my computer over here. We have the Divine Council, you beautiful people in the chat on Twitch and YouTube and everywhere else, basically giving your grand and psychic energy to the machine, fueling her, making her move and think. We have then the black table, essentially the base, essentially everything built on top, and the peripherals, the technology, the physical manifestations of what we have here in front of me, this iPad, the black table, essentially, what goes into the holy machine. The holy machine itself creates a mechanism for our mechanists, the community that we have created. Now, this is not just chat. This is everyone. This is the Doom community. This is everyone that exists in reality right now. You have like 8% of the psychic energy. I do. Oh, your psychic energy? Oh, only 8%? Damn, you're powerful. And then from that, this community, everything that we're creating, creates this, shall I say, influence. Okay, and I just invented a mechanism, all right, because I like things like this. So I invented a mechanism called the Transmeta Bridge, or a trans-dimensional bridge, whatever you'd like to call it. And the idea is that whatever we've created, no, don't go to sleep, don't go to sleep. Come back. Yeah, there we go. Whatever we've created in reality has a direct influence on the multiverse that I will be creating in these games. Not just this game, but every game. They're all connected, in my opinion. They all have some connection somewhere. Or they have multiple connections, because it is a multiverse. Now, when it comes to the multiverse itself, now we're getting into the deep here, okay? I didn't like the idea of I looked at a lot of multiverse theories and things like that, and it always bugged me I never liked this grand overture, big divine entity as the creator of all things and things like that. So I wanted something a little bit more whimsical, okay? And the idea of this whimsy translated into a bath, okay? Literally, wouldn't it be amazing is that I thought, wouldn't it be crazy and amazing that the multiverse was essentially a bubble bath in an apartment, and every bubble was a different universe, and this bubble bath is obviously suspended in time and everything like that. In the bubble bath, I like to think that there's this beautiful hot chick there having a bath, and she's fallen asleep, and this kind of goes into eldritch horror, where we all exist. Everything that we create in these games are essentially her dreams, and in this bubble bath, every universe is within the bubble, and they're all connected. And this person, this entity, one day when she does wake up, like Yogg-Sothoth, one day when she wakes up and she drains the bath, that will be the end of days, and we'll all be destroyed. But the thing is, her universe exists, and that creates a whole bunch of other questions, which I don't want to answer, which I think is good. And yes, and that's the idea of the still bath, essentially a multiverse of bubbles suspended in time and dimensions, connected by a sheer layer between different voids and that kind of thing. There's a whole bunch of other lore that I've made that I'm not going to get into now, but be assured that there are things in the void between spaces. Every universe is different, and that's where we're going to be starting to create our game today. So like I said, this is how I'm envisioning this world, and this is how I envision these things coming together. So know that everything that you guys work with me on, everything that we talk about, and everything that we interact on has a part to influence the still bath multiverse that we're creating. And I think that's pretty fucking cool. And there it is. I second this motion. What a motion. So meta. I know, right? Objection. This needs to be a fat Asian guy. I don't want it to be a fat Asian guy. I want it to be a hot anime chick. That's cray amazing. Oh, thank you very much, Cindy. That's very kind. I mean, okay, how about this? I'll raise this to you. How about this? I like this, all right? Let it be a fat Asian guy to you. Let it be a hot anime chick to me. Let it be a bearish enjoyer to Blogsy, okay? Whatever this entity is, it is to the beholder, whatever they are. Very cool idea. Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate that. I like that idea, though, because it should be quite whimsical and dependent on the person. So even though I would like a gorgeous woman having a bath, it could be anything to anybody, maybe. Lazarus Johnson is kind of metal. Where's Lazarus Johnson? Needs to be a big, juicy, big bear. Oh, there we go. Snap. Yeah, I'm here to ruin the game. It would be funny. But yeah, so that's the lore, essentially. So that's kind of what I wanted to do today, because it gives me context of where I'd like to go and things like that. And I think that's pretty important. Now, we're going to go into the next section here, chat. And I'm very excited about this. So what I thought we would start to do, we're going to get a little weird. And we're going to build out... I'm just going to switch that off for a second. Let's move this. Let's go to all my notes. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking in terms of world building and the current universe. Now, the world that the game is set in is not crazy, not as crazy. You know, that's quite huge. It's going to be a lot more down to earth, and I've already sketched out the level that I'd like to create in this prototype. And I think it's going to be very good. I'm going to talk a bit more about it in a second. But until I do, I'm just going to quickly take a little bit of a break. I'm just going to go wet my face, stretch a little. I can feel my abs hurting. It happens when I crunch, when you're getting into these things. So I'm just going to take a quick break. I recommend you guys just go and have something to drink if you haven't already. Have a smoke if you're Blogsy. Take a second. And yeah, guys, I'm really enjoying this. Thank you. The energy feels very good. I'm probably going to still go on for a little bit, so don't go anywhere. And I will see you in just a minute. See you now. going on, everybody? Thank you for waiting for me. Hope you guys are okay. Demon has you all on the big screen, by the way. I've seen everything you guys have said. Nothing has escaped my gaze. Shame, average DOS enjoyer. I hope you're okay. That you don't have to work too late, my buddy. Steel Shop, you too, mate. I hope you guys are not working too much. I know it's quite late for you already. Or early, is it? I can't remember now. But it's good to be back. Till later, maybe. You'll leave for some time? Oh, okay. No worries, Steel Shop. I'll see you later, mate. Have a good one. Is this kid with sunglasses the leather jacket, like who buys a kid leather jacket series? What? What now? It's always my mate's parents hated about me that I'm a questionable ethical compass. In fact, I am the person your mum warned you about. I mean, not really, actually. You're really not. Hey, Evil Troy, what's going on, dude? It's good to have you back. All right, so I wanted to actually check something. I'm a big fan of this music, but I get frustrated that the playlist isn't long enough for me. That's what she said. So I'm going to try and find some, like, dark orchestral synth that we can hang out to. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's just see here. Gothic Gregorian chant. We have a big mix. Ooh, that actually might work. Hold on. I think I have it. Oh, this is the same one I'm playing now. Oh, god damn it. I think. No, it's not. Why do I have two? Oh, never mind. That's a good song though, to be fair. I don't think I'm gonna get copy struck for this. If I do, you know, such as life, we'll just enjoy ourselves. But let's give it a try. Because we're about to get into the zone here, guys. We're about to get into the deep. Play the Omnisire intro from Mechanicus. Yeah. No, don't do that. We just started. Let me show you guys. So shall it begins? Well, if you find some fresh stuff, share it. I shall. I'll share it all over the Discord. Ooh. We have the Omnisire intro mechanic Albatrax. Let's art. Yes, indeed. Chad Gregorian chants, bro. Shits the tits. Quite literally. All right. Okay, avert your eyes, everybody. Gonna look for a bit as my dinner has arrived. Enjoy. Don't mind the whites, okay? We got to sketch a little. You got wisdom and frog gun. Frog gun? I don't know frog gun, but I'm so glad you got wisdom, dude. That's fucking excellent. Nicely done. I want you to have wisdom in your life. So just go with me on this, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going from the hip, but I always go from the hip, so it'll work out okay. They released a new playable character. Oh yeah, I saw they released the wizard. The wizard and wizardom. Or something of that nature, didn't they? Wizard but woman. Oh, okay, cool. Didn't know they released that one. Oh, a sorceress. I see. I see. Interesting. Dude, I'll tell you what though. Wizardom very impressing me a lot lately, man. It's insane. I love it. Womanizard. Oh my, wait. Womanzard. Womanzard. I can work with that. I always think it's a little bit lazy of me because I haven't sketched in so long, so I'm a little rusty. But there's definitely something to be said about my rustiness when it comes to nature scenes. Yeah, what we're trying to get here, we're going to be getting a little bit of a cathedral out here, massive, like Ultima. Then we got a little cottage down here. Essentially, in my idea, it looks really good as a sketch. Thank you, buddy. Happy little trees. Happy little trees. You know, I watch that channel every day. So essentially, I want to do a big Gothic cathedral in the back there, the forest and the cottage down here, like you can recognize it. Yeah, and the idea with the cottage is that essentially is the goal of my prototype game, is that the knight that is in our game, Bob, who I've named Bob, he has to fight through a section and get to his cottage. The cottage, because he's done with life, he's done with, well, not life, but he's done with heroing, he's very much over it, and he's just like, no, done with this shit. He like this. I want the start of the game to essentially him finishing a boss fight, and then he has to go through the swamps, the mountain, and the forest and get to his cottage to win the game. And because he's just done with this heroing business, he's finished. But he's not gone too far, so now he needs to fight his way back to the cottage. Grimdark Bob Ross. It works. That wasn't even intentional, but I like it. I do like it. So what I'm going to do now, I think, I'm going to just go in a little bit. I'm just going to go in and start putting a bit more structure to those mountains in the back there. I feel. I don't normally use the paintbrushes so much, but I think today we'll make a little bit of an exception. That'll work out okay. I remember when I was younger. Hey, Sugar Mittens, what's going on? I'm lurking doing my nails. This music reminds me of Eyes Wide Shut. Ooh. Bob the Knight is in his cottage core era now. Yeah, he is. His cottage core era. That makes so much sense. I do agree. I forgot cottage core was a thing. But it totally is. How you doing, Sugar Mittens? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a lovely day. So I'm just going to... I don't like having the silly... the way the brushstrokes show on Procreate. I detest it. So I'm just adding a little bit of flavor here. But we're going to go in and add a little bit more shadow in a little bit. How's your Friday been? It's so strange having Sugar Mittens on YouTube for a change. I know, to be fair, you're wherever you feel. You know why I'm not used to the paint? Because I'm always using my airbrush. And I think we can go in a little harder now. That's what she said. Hold on a second. Let's do a new palette here. Yeah. Dude, very good sketch. Oh, thank you, Doom Revolver. Oh, we're just getting started. But thank you so much. We'll get there. I'm good, thank you. I can't type from here on doing nails. Not a problem, Sugar. Good luck. Awesome film. I love Kubrick's movies. I don't... You know what? I wish I could say I knew more about Stanley Kubrick's movies. Because obviously he's brought up a lot in movie conversations. I just don't. I just don't know enough about his work. I love this. This is coming in exactly. There she is. Hello. There she is. Hello, sweet thing. I need to remind myself because I'm so used to doing landscapes in traditional mediums. Not so much, whatever this is. Non-traditional, I guess. And I have to remind myself I am capable of going back and changing things. Do you know who are some of the best artists in the world? Makeup artists. I envy makeup artists quite a lot. They always have such amazing depth and personality with their abilities. They can do so many amazing things. Recommend Full Metal Jacket? Oh wait, I do know Full Metal Jacket. I never watched it. I know of it. But okay, that's a pretty good start. Also, Paths of Glory. That's a new one. Not heard that one. Paths of Glory. There we go. Just trying to get this range up and going here. What I'm going to do, though, just to give myself a bit more context, because I can feel that I'm starting to lose some of my ideas as I'm going. That happens quite a lot. I always go and I'll do a thing, and then I will forget that I did a thing. And then be like, oh, I didn't plan on that, and then it's like too late. I've already done the thing. Do want to lighter. We'll go back to, we'll get lighter in a little bit. Truly a timeless movie. What have you guys watched the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie? To like pivot there a little. Put in some greens over here. Some greens over here. No spoilers, please. Oh, okay. No spoilers. No spoilers. Never mind, guys. Retract. Retract. An anti-war movie from the 1957, ballsy. Which? Paths of Glory? That sounds good. Anti-war movie. Alright, what I think I'm gonna do now, we just make this shit up as we go anyway. Paths of Glory. Yeah, alright. I can check that out as well. I like discovering new movies as well. Lost that one out there. A lot of the time when I draw mountains, it reminds me of when I used to travel down to Clarence and you used to see the mountains and the water coming off the sides of the mountains in the morning. It was quite good. Good days. It's amazing what you can find in your own country if you go and look. Oh, Blogsy, thank you for that super chat. #1 fan. Really appreciate that. You can see why you'd call it timeless though. Oh, really? War is only fun in video games. Indeed. Ain't that the truth? And here we sit in 2024, where our politicians failed us and they decided to go to war. Very sad. They failed us, not the other way around. Let's you play Spec Ops: The Line. I've heard of... Wait. Spec Ops The Line. I've heard of Spec Ops The Line. I hear that's quite insane. From a narrative point of view. You know what I love about art? Is that there are no rules. I don't care what they say. They, being the classically trained artists. Logsy says, there are no rules in art. Tell that to my art teacher in high school who nearly got me expelled. Well, I would, but I suspect she's dead. Oh, thank you, Sunny. Actually, very kind of you.
I lift things up and put them down.
Cheers, Sunny. Thank you very much. Let's work a little bit on the cathedral, for lack of a better term right now. I'm not saying it's a bad game though, just traumatizing. Yeah, that I hear that it's traumatizing. I hear that it's quite rough. Alright, we're gonna be going quite deep now with this pen. And there he stood on his seat of power in Toth Amon. Lurk, no worries. This is about to turn very cozy art stream. I love it. Hell yeah, Cinny. You relax. Lurk, chill out. It's all groovy. Maybe there's a good idea there. Maybe not. Games should be fun first and deep philosophical discussion second. I think it depends on the game. I think a lot of the time you can have a game that is made to be philosophical in the intent, but then fun in the second. I think we've moved beyond games as just a medium of entertainment. But also then don't call it a game. I never played it. What do we never played? Oh, Spec Ops the Line, yeah. Total Bliss, Pipe on the Terrace, Hyacsho art, big screen. Love it. Spec Ops the Line. I always wanted to play it because it was I heard that it was quite hardcore for its messaging and whatever, its ideas. It had very good ideas. I mean, it wasn't a message necessarily. I just think it had a nice approach for once. But I think that's what it comes down to, like the intent. What are you trying to do exactly? Are we trying to create a game for entertainment purposes? Or a piece of art to give a message of some kind? People are free to make art instead of games. They shouldn't be too surprised when people don't buy it, though. 100%. Like most art, it's in the eye of the beholder. You know, if you're going to be making art, you shouldn't be making art with the intent that everyone is going to like it. Then make some art. That's kind of why I get a little fussed with pretentious assholes like that guy that did what is that game? The zombies. The Last of Us 2. Neil Druckmann, that's it. No, a bit of a pretentious asshole. I think he thinks way too much of himself. Personally. And, yeah, make a game, don't make a game, make it into a walking sim or a visual novel, because a visual novel is still a game of some kind. And someone will get enjoyment out of it. That guy is really thick. I just think that he wakes up every morning, jerks himself off in front of the mirror, and then cries about it. Yeah, people like that surround themselves with yes men and people that won't stand up to them, rather than anyone that will let them learn things about themselves. And then he goes and makes a game and then gets upset when people don't necessarily like it. Just like my brother, that's not what that's about, but hey, that's what you like. Stranger. Flying Butchrai. Oops. Wait, the guy's Dutch? No, he's not Dutch. Neil Druckmann, he's American. What are we talking about here? Thanks for that metal image. I'm just saying. I mean, don't consider a walking sim a game. I do enjoy it though. I do consider it a game. You see, it depends on the intent. I think that I could go and learn Unreal Engine 5, make a world in it, and just let it exist. Without much more than that. I wouldn't call it a game, obviously. But, yeah, I think it depends, mate. I think some games are games, and some tech demos are more games than games, and some games are tech demos. Quake 2 was a great tech demo. What one could say, one of the best tech demos of our age. It's always interesting when you think about some of this stuff. But it's like calling Doom 3 a tech demo, right? Doom 3 was definitely a tech demo. They were just testing out the new engine. And I think that's so sad sometimes, because it's just like, oh, it could have been so much better. Not that it was bad. I loved Doom 3 when it came out. I still love Doom 3, to be fair. I got so much shit by this one guy. He was just like, wow, these are such bad graphics for a game that came out at whatever it came out. So I was just like, well, they're good for me. But I was young and impressionable, so I didn't play the game again for a while. We all do silly things when we're young. We don't know shit. No one around to teach us either. We just make it up as we go. Which, in hindsight, it's good enough. What are we gonna try here, chat? I'm gonna try something. What? Oh, that's why. The wife and I played through Doom 3 with Doom 3 source ports and co-op mod recently. Oh, dude, that sounds like so much fun. You do rock. Yes, you do rock, DOS Enjoyer. Also, from the sounds of things, your wife rocks too. Please send her my best. Pretty fucking cool. Oops, I got distracted there. We'll come back to that. Oops, no, I don't want that. There you go. For now, it's gonna add white. We're gonna come back and tweak it a little bit. That's where we want to be. There it is. There it is. Hello. Wow. How can a sound effect be out of stock? Blogsy fails to redeem don't slouch effect. Oh, I don't know. That's very strange. Thanks for that though, Blogsy. Some time ago, someone in a conversation described Unreal 1998 as a tech demo. Well, it has to be the best tech demo ever played. I just love the atmosphere of that game. Dude, I would love it if they could come back and redo Unreal Tournament though. Don't you? That's basically correct and agreed. But aren't they all tech demos? I swear. It's not perfect since it's per pixel lighting. Oh yeah. Unreal soundtrack is one of the best. Check out the soundtrack for Crusader No Remorse and No Regret as well. We should probably send that on the Discord because I'd love to get that in tomorrow's stream as well. I forget, we are streaming tomorrow. Are we not, chat? Are we not streaming tomorrow? We're gonna be doing Stalker. You guys like, have you played Stalker? Stalker series. I've not played it so much, but I'm keen to, which is why we're playing it. Have free hand, please put this playlist on Discord. Oh, okay, I shall. Nice, eh? Glad you like it. Helps me get into the right headspace. What I'm trying to do here. I will share it with you. It's not what I'm looking for. A little bit. Here we go. Just gonna try and reveal shadows from beyond. Oops. It's okay. I think. Let's go back then, do one or two little minor little touch-ups. I'm gonna go in with the soft brush and just ever so slightly there. Oops, that's actually what we want to do. There it is. Very ominous music. Yeah, it's meant to be Gregorian chant, gothic music, which I think helps considering the setting that we're trying to create here. Just subtly, you know. Oops. What I was thinking about doing is going back and adding a little bit of... A normal artist would say you shouldn't do what I'm about to do for some reason. But I don't care. You love it? Oh, I'm very glad you do. Still hoping for an Unreal Remaster collection by Night Dive. I feel that they would do it though. Don't you guys think? Like, out of all the creators and things like that, I think they would be the ones to do it. I do think they can do it though. Maybe they are. Who knows? And they're, yeah, like you say, they're doing really, really good work at remastering games. Oops, wrong one. Here it is. So what I'm thinking here, it's just certain glistens on the tower in the sun. There you go. Now, what I want to do, let's go back a touch. Oopsie. Remember your layers. Layers, always layers, indeed. Like onions. And you got all, whoa, you got all your backer physical rewards from System Shock Remake. Oh, that's great, my dude. Congrats. Is that on, do you mean like on Steam you got your rewards, or was this something else? This looks great. Is that the Citadel Bob the Knight has to make it back to from his home? No, so in this case, I feel that that's our next phase. Bob is going to be sitting somewhere around this bottom section here, I think. I don't know if I like it though, guys. I'll be honest with you. I think there's something off about it. Let me see here. Oh, that's why. There, that's what I was looking for. Silly thing. By the way, Hyacsho, excellent artwork. Oh, thank you, dude. It's not, I don't know, it's not where I want it to be just yet. We'll get there, though. It's the physical box copy with the goodies. Oh, that's great, dude. Well, congrats. I've always wanted to collect, collectible things like that because, A, I think they're worth it more. You know, it feels like they would actually be a little bit more worth our time than the normal drip drab that we get. So that feels good. So yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm glad you got it. Trying to get that structure in here. I really want it to seem like there's this pedestal, this section here where we need to be going at some stage. Hold on, I want to do a thing. Oh, wrong button. Always the wrong button. I'll put a photo of the kick-ass cyborg models. Oh, please do, my dude. That sounds great. Yeah, I used to only, when I used to collect a lot more media before I moved into Dubai, I used to only collect collectible stuff purely because I just thought, oh, this is good stuff. It actually feels like you can put it on and enjoy it rather than whatever, you know? Rather than just the CD case. I'll probably regret never buying the Elden Ring kits because they looked so good. You know? Which we need to actually get into. I intend to do a season for Elden Ring and Dark Souls when I'm done with my articles for Reload Mag. We're gonna kick that stuff off. Tough question for everyone. If you had to choose between a brand new Unreal game or a Quake game, which would it be? I think I would choose Unreal, purely because I think it would be a nice change. No. It would be Quake. No. Let me rephrase. It would be Quake because we kind of had Quake champions, and Unreal would be very similar to that, I think. I think I would prefer to see a Quake game. Yeah, now that I think about it. Depends on who's doing it, really. Yeah, Epic clearly has shown that they don't care at all about Unreal, which sucks. I love Quake, but for me, it's Unreal. Ah, no, fair enough. Why is that? Why is that? I'd be very curious to hear. Yeah, it's a bit too tight. Oh man. See guys. This is the problem. Shouldn't ink on your line layers. Damn it. Silly me. This. But you need to know? What do you need to know? So please tell me how you shared your iPad on your screen. Whew, sugar mittens. Yo, DOS enjoy, don't get him started. Honestly, it's a long story that I vented for about 15 minutes swearing at Apple at the start of the stream. But essentially, you need to grab a... hold on a second, my mouse has gone to sleep. But you need to grab a app called Air Server. It's a paid-for app, but it's like a once-off thing. Once it's paid for, kicking ass. Then it's sorted. You don't have to stress about it again, and it works perfectly to bridge the gap between the two. At least it seems so. Tigger has crawled into my couch next to me and is mauled that he wants to go to bed. Aww. Mute. Aw, told him to head down and let Uncle Hyacsho's voice lullaby to peace. That's a poor thing, man. Speaking of Doom, Quake, and Unreal, has anyone played the Wolfenstein games? Oh, hell yeah. Besides Young Blood, and I think we had this chat in the Discord. I don't think it's New Order. New Colossus. New Colossus, I think, is the one that I don't like, but I do like New World Order, I think. That one is pretty good. Unreal's world, and specifically the atmosphere, is just so special to me, and the music. Oh, dude, I hear you. That's brilliant. Look, I mean, hey, either way, I think it would be great to bring it back, don't you? There you go. That's what I was trying to get earlier. Don't worry about some of these lines. I'm going to be coming back now and fixing them. Just need a bit more contrast there. My favorite is Old Blood. Actually, you know what? I played Old Blood. It is definitely my favorite of the modern games, weirdly enough. But, yeah, no buts. I really enjoyed it. Old Blood was really good. I don't think I finished it, actually, now that I think about it. I think something came up. I really want to play the OG Wolfenstein games. Unfortunately, even today, that game still hasn't been re-released. Dude, we can play it. Hey, gamer. Like, we can play it next week if you'd like. I'd love to play Wolfenstein again. It's just that, if I'm honest with you, I think Wolfenstein has aged quite a lot in terms of gameplay mechanics. It does get a little old in the teeth over time. You're welcome, Sugar Mittens. I'll show you exactly how to do it, but yo, we fought, eh? I nearly didn't do my stream. Yo, we fought. It was quite rough. On the slopes of Mount Doom, in the gloom of Gollum's cave. Hmm. Do a cave Easter egg. All right, I can do that. Hey, Seal Sharp, welcome back, buddy. What's stopping you from playing originals? Pretty solid source ports. I do agree with that. I even play. I'm doing a review, sort of review, on one of these new mods. Mod. And honestly, it runs pretty fucking smoothly. I won't lie to you. It's whoops. I was quite surprised on how smooth it ran when I played it and how easy it was to set up. Like, I thought it was going to be this whole fucking process to try and get it right, but it really wasn't. In terms of wolf ports, for the record. Oops. Let's do that again. Wolfenstein meant to say Wolf 3D. Yeah. What do you mean? You can still play Wolf 3D is what I mean. That should be fine. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I mean, there's a few Wolfensteins. There's the original classic Wolf 3D. Nothing is better than art paying homage to other art forms. I think so. You got the original Wolf 3D, like the classic. And then you've got the. Oops. And then you've got the ones after that. Oops. Like yeah, like that one with Thule magic and everything. Which, for the record, I didn't mind at all. Didn't mind at all. But I don't think that's the one you're looking for. Old Blood is amazing, more stealthy, but love the plot twist. Dude, yeah, that's the thing. I thought it was quite impressive that out of nowhere they brought out Old Blood. It's a really great homage to the original games. I mean, to be fair, if they didn't go into the whole Man in the Heart Tower route, Machine Games, I mean, if they didn't go in that route, they would have done Old Blood originally. Because that's basically what it is. It's like BJ's original missions. There you go. Thought I heard a Twatson. Did not. By the way, I know that Return to Castle Wolfenstein for Xbox OG comes with Wolf 3D, but it's not back compatible. No, it's not. You know, it's strange. The original Xbox 360 was so good for so many reasons, but it's difficult now for it to have lasted because of how poor the compatibility was with any kind of future system, which I guess at the time, you know, wasn't really the point, but still. Getting my shading wrong. Ah, well. You'll see now, we'll go back and we'll add in a few gothic peaks. I only want the tips of those to show up now. Just a few. They're still asleep. All the people on that side of the mountain still asleep. If there were people on that side of the mountain. Let's hope Wolf 3D has Mecha Hitler as a boss fight. Wolfenstein 3. It would be nice to see something like that actually come out. But they didn't have, but they had normal Hitler in, I forget which one now. Oh, spoilers, sorry. If you haven't played it yet. Which I was surprised they even did, to begin with, if I'm honest with you. Ballsy. I like it. Let them be ballsy. We need to come up with an initiative description for people who rudely phone me in the middle of your stream. Oh no. Or Grosair. Which is Grosair? Or Gross. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Could be. Could not. Who's calling you at this time of night, Blogsy? Don't they know? Alright, so now we're going to go back and do exactly what I said we're going to do. Oh, Hans Gross. Yeah, okay. I remember now. It's been a while. Work people, tell them where are my tips. does piss me off that that notification goes off every time we have. It's apparently on Twitch. Maybe I'll get rid of that. Although I must admit, it is nice to stream on Twitch again. The fact that YouTube, we grew this YouTube community the way we did is insane to me. We have a Moriarty into the chat. Hey, Moriarty. Right, one hand done. Now the other one. Oh, nice. Also having such a chilled Friday there, Sugar Mittens. I love it for you. I love it for you so much. I know the answer to this question is obvious, but still. Doomslayer versus all other enemies in Wolfenstein series, who do you think would win and why? Definitely Doomslayer. Only because he was made to fight demons, and the most that they can come up with in Wolfenstein is Mecha Hitler, so, or Hans. So I definitely think I'm gonna give this one to Doomslayer. No, definitely there, chap, definitely. As is the way. Okay, I think we're nearing that part I wanted us to get to. Don't know how Bob Ross does it. He makes it seem so easy, doesn't he? What is that? I'll find out later. I'm just gonna go and add in a few little highlights here and there. Not too much, just enough. Just to show that it exists. That's just on the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips, as they say. Do they say that? Never met them. Did we finish that whole playlist? Pretty impressive. Look at us. If we did. I think we probably did. That is impressive considering. Wow, if we finish that playlist, I'll be very surprised. But at the same time, yeah, we did. That was pretty good, though. Not gonna lie. I don't think it is. It is a bit unfortunate or concerning, I guess, because you're like, oh wow, yeah, they definitely go for the Warhammer music, don't they? I wonder what else we've got here. Ooh, Dark Souls inspired ambient. Wonder if we're allowed to play that. I'm always a bit nervous because the thing can be just tagged, you know. I hate scary games, but I'm finding I can watch people play them. I'm currently enjoying watching people play Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, that's great. Into the Pit. I don't know that one, but it does sound fun. I like my horror games. You know me. By the way, whoever came up with the name Doomslayer at Ed deserves a raise because that name is way too fucking awesome. I mean, yeah, it feels very metal, you know. Let's see if we can play this one. Don't know what we're about to play for the record. Look, I mean, the name Doomslayer We should be coming to the end of the stream now, though. Oh, hey, it's Kitty. It is Kitty. Yeah, the Kitties. Yeah, I'm gonna do more of them. They're gonna come in. They're gonna be a thing. We're gonna do merch one day when we're big and important. But I just before we adjourn for our weekends, I wanted to just give you a quick scap of what I was thinking for Bob. And this is just purely a concept sketch. I like the concept sketch approach because, you know, one day I'll be able to go in and we'll be able to make some sprites and things like that. But for now, just for the sake of showing you my thinking, this is what kind of we're looking like with our dear friend Bob. So in the narrative, I keep thinking to myself, what is Bob going up against? Like, what kind of monsters and things has he gone up against before he's trying to get to his cottage? And I like the idea that in this world where we find Bob, even though Because like in the world that we were saying, it was a pretty cool idea that iron was so scarce, and I don't want to do a typical fucking iron knight. Like everyone's got an iron knight. I'd rather us do something a little bit more different, more like a combination of like your gothic, but then also something. Weirdly enough, think of the Eastern Roman Empire knights. When knights started coming through in the Middle East, something a bit more material based. So I was thinking something along that, but yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking at now. But also Demon's story is pretty entertaining. I was laughing my ass off. How you doing, Twilight Soul? Thank you for stopping in, brother. It's good to see you.